Hello, my name is Alff and welcome back to AlffBooks, and today this video comes to you in 3 parts. The first part will be me going over the 2016 resolutions that I succeeded in or partially succeeded in. The second part will be me going over some of my analytics with you and showing you some of the interesting things I want to share. And the third part of the video will be me telling you what my 2017 New Year's resolutions are. So there are 2 resolutions that I succeeded in out of the 13 that I set myself last year, which, I mean, 2 out of 13 is a terrible ratio, but it's something. The first one is that I was able to swim 20 kilometers in a day. I did 21 kilometers for charity back in April, and I made a video about the charity and mentioning that I'd succeeded in doing that back then. And I'm quite happy because, yeah, that was one of the important ones that I really wanted to hold. The next resolution that I was able to complete was to reach 700 subscribers on this channel, and we didn't just reach it, we surpassed it, and we're at 1,000. I know, thank you very much. That was amazing. I'm so happy. 1,000 people. That's 2 times the largest lecture theatre in my university, which is a lot of people. It just blows my mind. I set myself the resolution to learn a new word every day of 2016. I did write down words and their definitions for like the first month of the year, but then I just stuck to receiving a newsletter with a new word every day. Sometimes I knew the word, sometimes I didn't. I found some really interesting words I didn't know of before, and words that I knew in one language, say French, and it was exactly the same word in English, and I was like, huh, okay, I'll just pronounce it differently then. Another one that I didn't succeed at this year is to swim 3 times a week for every week of the 2 semesters of 2016. Now, I did do okay at this. I mean, I did swim quite a bit. There were weeks where I went swimming up to 9 times, which is a lot, and probably the reason I wasn't able to go for the second half of the semester because I was tired out from over exercising. 6 times in 3 days. Very good idea. I swear. Not. So for the second part of this video, I believe it's interesting to look at my channel analytics. My main reason for wanting to do this is not just to show you the background behind my channel, but it's also because I'd like to do this again in a year's time and see how it compares now to then. So yeah, let's have a look at it. One important thing I would like to mention before we look at the comparison between 2015 and 16, which is on the screen, there are numbers that aren't there, which is the number of videos I've posted in the last 2 years. I posted a total of 45 videos in 2015 and 34 in 2016. So yeah, let's have a look. I don't think looking at the watch time, views, likes, subscribers, or estimated revenue is particularly interesting because they've kind of all gone up. If one of them had dropped and the others had all gone up, it would have been maybe interesting to focus on that and why that could be. But as it didn't happen, I would like to focus on 4 other metrics which did actually go down. The average view duration has dropped. I believe this is because in 2015 I posted music videos. Music gets more view duration, or at least it has on my channel. The number of dislikes on my channel has dropped as well, from 2015 to 2016, which is quite nice to see. Again, that is related to the music on my channel. Music tends to get more dislikes. Again, this is specific to my channel. I don't know if this is something everyone sees. Book-related content just doesn't seem to get as many dislikes, which is fantastic because I absolutely love making that content, and that means that people seem to be liking the content, which is cool. Another one that went down is shares. I believe that is directly linked to the fact that there were less videos. It's less likely that people would share a video twice, but if there are more videos, it's likely that they would, if they want to, share more. At least that's kind of what I think. The last one that's gone down is comments. The reason why I left this to last is because I have a few things I want to show you related to this. This is a ridiculously low number compared to last year, the number of comments, and I don't think it's related to the fact that there are actually less commenters or less commenting. I'll show you quickly what I mean. I opened up the comments specific analytics. You can see here 2015 compared to 2016. Again, here it looks like the drop is huge, that there's a gap, that there's so many less comments per video. Okay, so look at these numbers here. You have 109 for my most commented video of 2015 and 41 for my most commented video of 2016. So I opened these two videos specifically, and what I found is, okay, so this number, it says 106 comments here for the first one, which is slightly off from 109. Don't know what that difference is caused by. But here, this video has 165 comments. The other page is showing 41. What I did is I counted the number of comment threads that are on this video, and I found that there are 41 comment threads. So it looks like they are counting the number of threads rather than the actual number of comments on the videos in 2016. Why this is the case, I don't know. I don't really understand what would cause them to change that, and it means that you cannot really compare this. And so if you've noticed this on your channel, don't be too alarmed by the difference, because I was alarmed at first, and then I looked into it and I was shocked to see that it was such a big gap. To give you some perspective, with the other video, this video that has 106 comments from 2015 only has 18 comment threads. I just thought that would be an interesting thing to look at. Unfortunately, they don't show you two maps. This is how they compare the 2 years. So I can see here United States, Ireland, United Kingdom, France, some other countries down on the list here. Australia and Canada have gone up in terms of views, and some have dropped. So it's just main countries are English speaking, and some from Germany and France. I have videos in French and 1 or 2 in German, so that kind of makes sense as well. And yeah, I'm quite happy with all of that. Now let's move on to the next analytic. I thought it'd be interesting to look at what age group people are from that are watching my videos. So there's a drop in people between 13 and 24 watching my videos, and it seems to have moved into the 25 to 54 age group, which is interesting to see that my viewers are older. Now the thing is, I think that might be related to the fact that in a lot of my videos from last year, I look a lot older because I had a beard, and yeah, that probably has something to do with that. If I look a lot older, then I guess there'd be more likely to be older viewers. So yeah, that's interesting. Finally, I thought it'd be interesting to look at whether my viewers were male or female. Interestingly enough, in 2015, my viewership, the watch time from them, is exactly 50-50. But last year, in 2016, it changed to 61-39 in favor of female audience. Now, that's understandable because of the fact that there's a much bigger female audience when it comes to booktube videos. And so yeah, I thought that would be cool to look at. Now, another thing, I got this by email from TubeBuddy, is a kind of overview of the year for my channel. And so I see here at the beginning of 2016, I had 500 subscribers, 18,500 views, and 95 videos on my channel. My most viewed videos of 2016, posted in 2016, were my thoughts on book haul video, my top 5 problems only book lovers understand video, and the poem that my friend recited, Anxiety the Bully. Interesting things to look at: the gain of subscribers gone up, views have gone up, and also the number of videos that I mentioned before dropped down. And we have that. I went up by a lot of subscribers and actually broke 1,000 subscribers, which is amazing. We broke 30,000 views, which is also really cool, and that'll actually come into the third part of this video, where I'm going to be talking about my goals for 2017. And yeah, the number of videos increasing on the channel, and yes, I'm quite happy with this. This is really cool, and let me know if there's anything else you want me to cover next year when I do something similar. And if you have any questions, I'd love to answer them in the comments. So that's great. And now let's move on to the third part of this video, where I give you my resolutions for 2017. I set myself 2 goals for my YouTube channel. I would like to reach 45,000 views on this channel and 1,500 subscribers. We'll see how it goes. I'd say it's possible from the previous trends and from what I've seen in analytics. It's a bit more than what I've gotten over the last 2 years in terms of views, but the increase is about the same as between the 2 last years, so possible. Subscribers, I actually need to get less than last year to reach the goal. I wanted to set myself an achievable goal because I find that those goals can sometimes be discouraging if you don't reach them. Again, like the 3 last years, I will be setting myself another swimming resolution. This year I will be setting myself the resolution to swim 25 kilometers in a day. This is going to be a hard one. I have calculated out that I'm going to have to cut down on my breaks and start slightly earlier and probably only leave when the pool closes, which is going to be interesting. We'll see. It should be feasible. I would like to continue learning Spanish. This is something that I've always wanted to do, and I started in September. I actually took classes in my university for the semester, and that was really fun, and so I want to continue learning Spanish. So I want to be able to, speak some Spanish by the end of the year, which should be really cool. I'm looking forward to it. I need to set myself a proper schedule for both college and for YouTube. I did at the end of last year make out a whole schedule for videos for the whole year of 2017. We'll see if I'm able to stick to it, but I do have a plan. For college, I'm still working on it. It's probably the more important one, but I'm still working on it. So, putting more thought into it. I also plan on trying to write more. So this is my next one. Writing more. My next resolution is to sleep better, so to fix my sleeping schedule. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I've actually been okay so far. I've done exactly what I planned to do, going to bed before midnight. Every day for the last week. That's impressive, I'm telling you. I've not done that before. A whole week before midnight. Not in a long time. At least. Yeah. So yes, 1 week out of 52. We'll see how the rest goes. And the last resolution, obviously, being someone who loves books and reading, a booktuber, it's kind of important to set a book one, I think. I don't want to set a too crazy one, but I do want to read 35 books by the end of the year. If you have any recommendations for books, let me know down below. If you have any resolutions, let me know down below. I want to know what your resolutions are. That's all from me. I hope you have a fantastic week. I will see you next week with another video. And that's all from me. Bye.